there! In case you couldn't tell from the standard dorm issue desk behind me, I am back at college. Well, I say back, I am at school again, but this year I am in an entirely different place. I live in New York City now, so that's pretty neat. But more on that another time, because today I'm going to be doing the 2013 Lady Survey. So let's jump right in. Question 1 is, do you think the internet is a harder space for women, and do you think it's helpful or harmful to acknowledge that? I think it's pretty well documented that just the Earth generally is a harder space for women, and I think the internet in particular, while being great in a lot of ways, has also kind of become a space where a lot of more harmful discourse can happen, and everyone's perceived anonymity can lead to a lot of harassment, and I know that that's not a problem that's exclusive to women, but I know that women do get a lot more of that. And I think it is important to acknowledge that, because while it is still well documented that sexism still exists, there are still a lot of people out there who don't see it as a problem. And we all have to first acknowledge that this problem exists before anyone can do anything to work towards changing it. Question 2 is, what is the most helpful thing you've seen this year related towards womanhood? I don't have any one thing in particular jumping to mind for this. I think it's mostly been a lot of little things like articles or even Tumblr posts and conversations. Just seeing discourse happen online, because at this point I think one of the most important things we can do is just have conversations and discussions and get as many perspectives into the picture as possible. Just talking about this issue and hopefully still remaining, civil and intelligent, which can be hard to do on the internet, but that's why things like this lady survey are so important. Question 3 is, do you think supportive networks, whether formal or informal, are beneficial or harmful to the cause? And I definitely think they're beneficial. I think supportive networks can be helpful in any situation, and especially with what women are facing right now, I think it's important for people to, be able to help each other out. It's good to see other women doing good things and succeeding and helping out other women and just everybody supporting each other. And those are all very important things that we need right now, but I think it's also really important that these networks don't end up getting perceived as secret women clubs. Because one, then boys get mad, and also that just leads to more of an us and them dichotomy, and that's really not what we want right now. Everybody is people, and this is a problem that we all need to solve, all genders working together. Question 4 is, what have you done to support female content creators in the past year? Do you think things are better now than they were then, and what do you pledge to do in the coming year? And I try to just generally be supportive of the female content creators who I watch, whether it's just leaving nice comments on things or sharing around things that I like. I try to be supportive of my friends who are creators. I think that things have largely stayed the same in the last year. I think that there might be, more conversations and awareness going on, and that's definitely, steps in the right direction, but we still have a long way to go. In the next year, I plan on just continuing to watch a lot of female creators and make sure all these awesome ladies are getting the credit they deserve. I also need to get better at just calling out sexism where I see it, whether that's in real life or online. And lastly, I would love to be able to do some more formal collaboration with other female creators. And the last question is my 5 favorite internet females, which is kind of hard to narrow down because I actually watch more women on YouTube than I do men. But I think first I have to mention Felicia Day because she is just generally my hero, and then I've got to shout out to some of my friends who are creators here online. So I have to say my friends Amber of Amber and Stuff and Melly, username HyperMelly, are both really excellent vloggers. My friend Sam, whose username is The Singing People, does really good covers of songs. She's amazing. And lastly, Stevie, at username Sablecott, does really good book reviews primarily, but she also does some vloggy stuff as well. And just all of those ladies are really good at internet stuff, and you should just go check them out. I'll put links to them downstairs. I don't know if I'm supposed to tag people, but the people I just mentioned can do it if they want, but you don't have to if you don't want to. If any of you guys have done a lady survey or are going to, you should let me know in a comment, and I'd love to check out your responses. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you soon.